Hello everybody, welcome to Friday Nights in Joy. My name is Amy Tyksinski and this is our conversation series brought to you by the Tai Chi Chih Association. We have a wonderful guest with us today and we'll have you introduce yourself.
Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
My name is Ann Rutherford, and I was accredited to teach Tai Chi Chih in 1998. Here in Albuquerque, I was accredited, and that's it.
That's fantastic. And you know, our topic for today is we've bitten off a big hunk of pie as we delve into cosmic consciousness. And that topic was selected, I believe, by you, Anne. So
I'm excited.
Good, excellent. What drew you to want to even broach this as a topic of conversation?
Well, Amy, I'm very in favor of consciousness.
Yes.
I feel more than very strongly that the essence of Tai Chi Chih, the actual essence, is cosmic consciousness. That's how enthusiastic I am about talking about it.
Excellent. And how do you, when you think to a beginning class, how do you approach that? Or do you approach that?
That is a really good question. Yeah. I absolutely do not approach it. I teach the form.
Yeah.
Justin always said that teachers, he expected teachers to self-cultivate, and that we are not to teach cosmic consciousness per se. However, and this is a big however, this was in one of his conference booklets, he said there will be students who are opened up to the incredible infinity of potential of transformation through the circulation of Qi. And he said, be ready.
Yes.
You're a teacher. That comes with a great responsibility.
Yeah.
So
beautiful. I collected some quotes. I went through the booklets too, and I think we'll turn this back to ourselves as you mentioned self-cultivation. And so I think this is a good quote to share with everybody. And this is for students and teachers alike. We are tuning the instrument being this human instrument, is being tuned upward so that you'll be ready to take everything in. You'll be ready to learn how to learn. Many of you will go far beyond being ready. As the Qi changes, vibrations change, and of course with it, lives change. All wisdom, just as all energy, is within you, and that will guide you. I think Tai Chi Chih actually is a guide to each one of us in our lives. What does that spur in you? And take your time.
It spurs in me the need to go into a deep meditation, but since we're doing this filming, I can't do it.
Dang it. Isn't it beautiful?
What does it spur in me?
Yeah.
Well, we are the chi is within us. I mean, otherwise we'd be dead. It's our life force, but it's more than a biological life force. It's actually the essence of the universe, this incredible, ineffable energy that animates us. And as we circulate it and balance it, it becomes our amplitude. Is that a word?
Yeah, amplitude.
It is a word?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Our amplitude grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. And it's like, yeah, we become bigger baskets able to hold this incredible, and Justin always says, it's wisdom. I mean, it's information. And I'm just a history major. I know nothing about science, but I love to read about physicists and what they say. And there's something called a perennial tradition that's very ancient. And it's the same thing. All the mystics, anyone who has opened to the knowledge that they can access, has said the same thing. We are but manifestations of the ocean of consciousness. I know that sounds woo-woo, but physicists are saying this now. It's information. It's not mechanical.
Right.
Physics used to be, my little brother's a physicist. They used to be very mechanically oriented. The universe is a big machine. They're not, a lot of the quantum physicists aren't saying that now. They're saying, oh, there's a consciousness driving everything, particle and wave. And it's all within us. All we have to do, it's not like woo-woo at all. We just circulate, balance, we get open, more open, more open, more open. And then some students, including us, sometimes we have experiences of cosmic consciousness, and it's no big deal.
Exactly. I believe that it's common.
Yes.
It's in it, and the blessing or the gift of talking about it to bring it into normalcy will allow people to know that that is possible for them too, not something far beyond, because they haven't heard that it actually is our natural state.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's actually natural.
It's natural.
It's natural.
Yeah.
Our inability to, I don't know if you want to use the word access, because it's in us like water's in us, and water's outside of us. Yeah. It's natural.
Yeah.
It's not woo-woo.
Yeah.
It's very ancient. People who have, what would you call it, the ability to go beyond just the five senses.
Correct.
It's so subtle, and yet it's so profound.
It is. It is. Oh my gosh, where do I go from that? I have so many things I could share.
Oh, go for it.
Okay.
I'll drink some water.
Drink some water. Okay.
Feed my chi.
I want to talk a little bit about function and essence. And I'm going to bring up the cosmic consciousness pose.
Yes.
Because that is a part of the word cosmic consciousness. And he named that pose. That name, or that name came through him. That is an important recognition.
Yep.
Whether we understand it or not, we can start inviting a knowing of it through our whole being. So here's the quote. Then this is from our Joy Through Movement T'ai Chi Chih photo text. The Chinese speak of function when the intrinsic energy is in motion, the yin and yang separating. So that's when we're moving, flowing gently forward and back or side to side. They also speak of essence, when the yin and yang flow together again, and there is an inner stillness. For full integration of mind and body, it is best to practice both function and essence, or movement followed by stillness. The cosmic consciousness pose will help effect this balance, and the meditation, the Great Circle meditation, can also help one achieve reintegration after the movements are stilled.
function and essence. I was gifted the first edition of Justin Stone's Tai Chi Chih textbook, which was published in 1974, I believe. And he said, after rocking motion, after the first movement, go into cosmic consciousness pose.
Oh,
I know, I went like, what?
Wow.
For 3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Roughly. You know, he's not going to time you. Go and do the rest of the movements. And then at the end, hold the cosmic consciousness for 5 minutes.
Wow.
That's a long time. And so that's function and essence.
Yes.
So he called the pose, you know, the cosmic consciousness pose, the essence.
Yeah.
Because the essence is the whole point.
Yes.
The function is necessary to get to the essence.
Yeah.
And one thing I've noticed, I've got so many, way too many books, but I noticed that the more people become aware of essence, the humbler they get, and they say, I really, it's ineffable. I love that word. It is so profoundly unknown, and yet I'm so aware of this cosmic consciousness. It's just vibrating. It's energy, but Justin always says it's also information. And it's really important to realize what we're doing.
Yes.
I mean, we're showing up. And so when you show up, what's the state of meditation is relaxed, which when we're moving, the function, we're relaxed, but we're alert.
Yep.
You gotta be alert. You can't be on some kind of like, I'm going to the grocery store, am I going to remember the eggs and the milk? No, you're in the present right now. And moving meditation works for, well, I guess you can't say everyone in the world, but a lot of people can't do sitting meditation.
Yes. Yeah.
But moving meditation, Tai Chi Chih, keeps the mind still.
Yeah.
And that's the culprit. That's the obscuring culprit to us not being able to really sense what's really going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that sufficient?
Always. This is not graded.
Oh, good.
It's A+. You're all getting A's. Remember when Justin asked his university students, he asked them to grade themselves? This was back at University of New Mexico in the 70s. And, they were like, oh, he said, how do you think you did? You get to grade yourself. Oh, I got a B-. I'll give myself a C+. They all kind of really, probably underplayed what they
security
were able,
complexes.
Yeah, and then he said, well, too bad, you're all getting A's. So you get an A no matter what.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Pressure's off.
Yeah, pressure's off. And there's the kitty in the background wanting to participate. Okay, so I'm going to share this one because you kind of touched on this, and it's this idea of the pervasive, the underlying, yet fullness of being that I don't want to say threads through because it is it, but all of the vicissitudes of life. And what I feel so powerfully we are gifted with Tai Chi Chih is we have access to that. It's so gentle and yet so effective as a spiritual practice. Da Hui, which is one of these, I believe, Chinese Zen monks, Da Hui.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's in one of his booklets, Sense and Essence. If you can recognize the inherent nature while going along with the flow, all is right. Now, and now Justin's talking, the inherent nature would accord or correspond to essence. The inherent nature, that which cannot be seen or touched or felt, but those who practice, who meditate and practice Tai Chi Chih, after a while, become very familiar with it. In the midst of your activity, in the midst of the problems that you have, there will be still a way to be aware of the inherent nature.
That's
the
vertical and the horizontal.
Say more about that in case people don't understand what that reference is. That's a great reference.
The vertical and the horizontal.
Yeah.
Well, in ancient Egypt, they had the symbol of the Ankh, which was vertical and horizontal. It goes way back.
Yeah.
Justin was told, was it in Japan, be the big hermit, not the little hermit. And he goes, oh, I don't have to be a recluse. I don't have to live in a cave to maintain awareness of the real, or if you want, since this is about cosmic consciousness, can you maintain that meditative awareness, the universal consciousness awareness, while you're being yelled at work or you got a flat tire? That's the challenge. And
totally.
He said, oh yeah, if you can do that.
Didn't he say it's like either 100 or 1,000 times more powerful?
Oh yeah, because you're being challenged.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
By the way, I get an F on that because I frequently.
Oh, I frequently. I was meditating. A practice that was connecting with love, and I finished. It was an hour, and I got in the car, and someone beeped at me, and I swore at him. And that was like literally 10 minutes.
Yeah, but you were aware.
I was aware of it, and I was aware. And Justin even says that he was like, anger. If you're aware of it,
that's right.
The gift of the awareness is the step.
You can choose whether to act on it
very
or
humbling.
not.
Very humbling. Yes. Yes, I didn't act on it.
We are human.
I was actually quite sheepishly amused at myself after I had my outburst. Okay, let's see. So is there anything else you want to say about the cosmic consciousness pose, Anne? Like, how do you introduce students to that? Because it does have this name. What do you invite them to experience or be aware of in the cosmic consciousness pose beyond left hand is closest to the face, left heel on right ankle? But how do you work with that with your students or with your colleagues?
I see that as an invitation to fall into a tiger pit. Because if I'm going to say anything about it, I'm stripping the wings off the really vibrant energy that's there. So in one of his, I guess it was the first textbook. That's a really good textbook.
I know.
Everything's in capitals.
I know. It's all caps.
I don't know if that was
like
for
yelling,
the visually impaired, or why did he do it? And in bold print.
I know.
But he said when you teach, it should be the cosmic consciousness pose. You teach in silence, other than indicating
like the position,
the mechanics. And several teachers have said, oh, that pose goes back to India, and everything goes back to India. The feet position means a certain thing. This could be a mudra. I actually don't know.
I don't know either.
I have no idea. And I told them, well, that's interesting. I know nothing about it. I'm not going to mention it. Now I have. But I'm always really, and I think that came maybe from my teacher, who didn't emphasize heavy-handedly mechanics. So you arrive at the end, And then you go into the cosmic consciousness pose, and there's this just deafening silence because you're all so open that I actually carefully don't say anything about it, and I don't speak. However, when I read in this textbook, the first one, right after the first movement, rocking motion, hold it for 3 minutes. Wow! It's amazing.
Did you try that?
Yeah, I immediately went into meditation. I'm like, wait a minute, I only did one movement.
Right.
I felt like, oh, I'll just hang out here for more than 3 minutes. I was startled.
Yeah.
So I think you could thread, if you wanted to, cosmic consciousness throughout.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm going to experiment with that.
I have a copy of it. I'll have to take a look at it and just, that's fantastic. And maybe there's a Vital Force article in you.
Ooh, vital force.
Yeah,
Another name for
force.
Chi. Yeah.
I know.
May the force be with you.
The Vital Force Journal is our international journal of Tai Chi Chih, and the Tai Chi Chih News is our local Tai Chi Chih Association bi-monthly newsletter for those of you who are watching and are not familiar with those two things. And you can subscribe to both of those. You don't have to be a teacher. You can get a hold of that, and they have great articles and stuff from Justin and teachers and students. I'm looking at here. Well, Anne, I'm just going to read a couple of quotes. I think these are all related. And we had talked a little bit about the connection to cosmic consciousness and joy. So here are a few. Some of these are actually from Spiritual Odyssey, and some of them are quotes from Justin, just in his speaking when we spent time with him. The preaching of no words, the brilliance of no color. I'll just let everybody take that in for a moment. River of joy, silently overflowing. And when I think of the cosmic consciousness pose, that's an experience. That seems to, without picking the wings off the butterfly, invite, that's close.
I asked one teacher, what do you experience? And she said, I experience the cosmic embrace.
Oh.
I'm like, and that's really nice.
That's one thing that I would want to convey to students and teachers of Tai Chi Chih, that we will all get our own images.
Yes.
That we can trust that Tai Chi Chih will speak to us. The Chi, the cosmic energy that we're working with, it wants, I can't say it has desire, but it's there to teach us and for us to receive its teachings, because, as Justin has said, it's all inside of us.
Oh, yeah.
It is nowhere outside of us.
Right. The kingdom of heaven is within, is a famous quote.
So here's another one. These are just a couple. We will find our way, however, if we are sincere and really want to. It is helpful to remember that our real nature is bliss.
Wow. That says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Justin said that nobody who does Tai Chi Chih has ever been told what they should feel, because that would be taking away their unique experience.
Yeah.
Because we're all matrices of, different vibrations, and so how we resonate with the circulating Chi. You have emotional breakthroughs, psychological, physical breakthroughs.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Some of my students, the physical breakthroughs have been tremendous.
Wow.
But the fundamental essence of Tai Chi Chih is cosmic consciousness. It's a moving meditation, and with the pose, it's a still meditate where they all come together, And that's so important
Yeah.
to realize what we're doing. You know, he says it's a service to humanity.
Absolutely.
It's a service to humanity's
Yeah.
self-transformative potential,
Yeah.
which our society, you know, doesn't seem to value very much. But those who are drawn to it, I mean, it's the reason for our existence, for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I personally feel it's the reason for everybody's existence, only
Yeah.
they're at different stages
Right.
of uncovering
That's
that
right.
That orientation.
Absolutely. And that's to be honored.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. You can't
Yeah.
force it.
Can't push the river.
Yeah. Here's another one. When the mind is really still, creative, and receptive, the joy of being shines through.
There it is.
There it is. That's that essence. Yeah.
That's the essence.
Yeah. This is there's so many. Oh, you know what? Let's go back to sense and essence because, or function and essence, because they're both function or sense. He uses those sort of interchangeably, but it can help people to hear his concrete example of it, and then we can kind of talk. A Zen master said, in the function, which is identical to essence, holding still and letting go, rest completely in oneself. In the essence, which is identical to function, bringing forth and throwing away depend on no one else. So I'm just going to pause there. That's a lot. Now Justin jumps in and says, here we have the lamp. That is the essence. Here we have the light. That is the function of the lamp. You can't really separate the lamp and the light, and you can't have function without essence. The wise person, the sage, feels the essence in everything they do, in all function. This is merging sense and essence. Now Da Hui is saying this about essence and function. He is saying that it is all there with you, in your actions and your thoughts. You are complete. Tai Chi Chih is helping you uncover that completeness. I say, this is Justin still talking, learn to live with and in that completeness and have absolute faith in it and absolute faith in life.
Wow.
That
good.
was from Prajna or Pranya.
Oh,
His
from
one,
the
from
little
the book, the
conference
little
booklet,
booklet,
yeah.
Pranya. That was a conference talk that Justin gave.
Oh, did you want me to say anything?
I think we could let that digest for a moment. I'm going to check the time. Let's see. Oh, 11:34. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I mean, I remember early on reading that booklet and getting very confused with sense and essence. And I wonder if what you would say, Anne, to someone who's more of a beginning teacher to Tai Chi Chih, they're a teacher, or a very serious student who may be thinking about becoming a teacher. So they've had some time with Tai Chi Chih, but this idea of sense and essence, how they might work with it in a useful way that doesn't throw themselves off from the actual experience of what's going on with Tai Chi Chih. So what would you...
So in one sentence, what was the question? Just make
In
it
one
simpler.
sentence.
I'm a plain farmer's daughter.
You're a plain farmer's, you're a strawberry girl. That from that paragraph that I just read, how would you boil it down, or would you boil it down to a beginning teacher or serious student?
As far as if he or she had a class to teach?
No, I mean to understand
self-cultivation.
it. Yeah, self-cultivation from the lens of a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking back to myself when I first started,
Sure.
and I was like,
Yeah.
I do not get it.
Right.
And
but that's wonderful.
Yeah. Okay. Say more about that.
Yeah. Well,
I might have felt frustrated, like,
of course you did.
I'm never gonna get it. So go ahead. And I'm not saying I get it now, by the way, but not in words. But go ahead. What would you say?
Oh gosh. So
there's no I that gets this, by the way. But anyway, sorry, I just had to say that.
So to a beginning teacher who is drawn to this study of function and essence, or sense and essence, I say don't worry about it.
Great.
Yeah, watch out.
Yeah.
Because we have these things inside our cranium called the thinking brain.
Yeah.
And really, I think it's the biggest impingement to our actual being able to become aware of this whole other reality that Justin calls the absolute or the supreme ultimate, Tai Chi Chih, right?
Yeah.
Knowledge of the supreme ultimate. So the biggest roadblock to that is trying to analyze and understand. I mean, I think all the time it's a terrible problem. So moving meditation gets you out of your house. Oh, out of your house, out of your head.
Yeah.
Grounding.
There you go.
Grounding.
Yeah.
I would say, if in doubt, hold the grounding position longer.
Excellent.
Be really aware of that, because that is going to take care of the wandering mind. Forget about sense and essence, or function and essence. Don't worry about it.
Don't even worry about cosmic consciousness.
Yeah, don't worry about anything.
Enjoy the practice.
Right. Enjoy
It goes back
the
to
ride.
enjoy. That's what he says. He says, try not to be impatient. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah. And I do want to, do we have time?
We have time,
okay.
Sure. What do you want to say?
I do want to say something personal in my experience.
Yeah, sure.
And this is not, I don't know if this is true for a lot of people, but for me, this cosmic consciousness awareness, there tends to be, in some traditions, a super awareness, a focus up here. For me, that doesn't work. I need to bring the chi down and really do really hard groundings, because that's where I get my cosmic awareness being more focused on chi going down. So I would say to a beginning teacher especially, because we're talking about self-cultivation. So really, it would be what I already said then. Just hold it. I was going to say, longer. If you're teaching, really make sure you ground before class, during class, after class. And that will really help you balance your amplitude.
Your amplitude.
Use that word.
And the students, for these newer teachers, the students will I don't know if the word is align, but they will attune to your grounding.
I think that's a perfect
Yeah,
word.
attune.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's so essential that especially newer teachers are learning how to really ground and know that they're grounded.
That's what's so brilliant about Tai Chi Chih, because in some of the other disciplines, there isn't this emphasis on, like, my understanding, I've never done it, with Tai Chi Chuan, I think you keep going before you, at the end.
Yeah,
but with Tai Chi Chih, oh my gosh, you're like, movement. Movement.
Yeah.
And that really, Justin always said, wow, you're not going to get many people exiting your classes because they get their effects so fast.
So fast. Do you remember in Tuesday morning teacher practices how firmly he would?
Oh, yeah.
He would, and I think he was doing it both to teach us, but also, I mean, to communicate, like, whoom,
Yep.
it might seem like that's not very soft, but it actually
it's functional.
Function.
It's
function.
It's
function, and it's whoom, so that in that strength. I mean, Tai Chi Chih is not mush.
Oh,
so
gosh,
in that strength, that cosmic flow can flow more freely, and that's really the joining together of that resting pose, and then with firmness. Wow. Any other thoughts that you want to share before spontaneous pyramid poetry outflow? I don't know. Anything else you'd like to say?
Well, just to emphasize how awareness of what we're doing is so important, not just for our own cultivation, but our ability to stay in the in the everyday world, in this, I don't want to say meditative state, because people go off on what that means.
Yeah.
This ability to stay with the sitar. With the sitar, you have that
that drone, that sound. Yeah.
To be able to stay with reality, that's reality. That vibration is the real. While, life happens.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're going through a really hard time in the world right now, and people really need Tai Chi Chih.
Yeah.
And it's just in hope that millions of people would help bring the potential, right? Of, we have the potential to be not so wrapped up in our individual little cells, but to be aware that actually we really are part of the universal cosmic consciousness.
Yeah.
It's a fact. I mean, it's science. I got a list of all these physicists from Schopenhauer to Einstein to some German guys I've never heard of. And they interviewed people, not Justin, but they interviewed some other people that, like Gopi Krishna, because they said, wow, you are accessing this incredible universal awareness that we're swimming through. We're swimming through an ocean of consciousness. That's a Justin Stone quote.
Yeah.
Be aware that you're swimming through it. But don't start thinking about it, because if
just
it happens,
stay in the soles of your feet.
Yeah, don't go there.
Don't even. The minute you think it, you're not in it.
That's right. That's right. So, but if it happens, cool. If it doesn't happen, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just hang in there and just
sincerity. Keep doing it. Yeah. Enjoy it. Enjoy every minute of it.
And you will be guided. Trust in it. It's very safe. That's what I wanted to say.
Excellent.
Yeah, because some practices, people get overloaded with the vital energy, and whereas Tai Chi Chih is so safe because it slowly amplifies your ability to hold larger and larger volumes of this vital energy, which contains information.
Yes.
And it's ineffable. I mean, that's all I can say. I'm way down here on the ladder,
Yeah.
But I really trust it.
But I really trust it too.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
practicing and teaching all these years and spending time with Justin, one of the biggest gifts that I think I got from him was trusting that.
Yeah, he has a lot of stories about that.
Yeah.
Finding his house, coming into
Yeah,
Albuquerque,
that's
telling
right.
the real estate agent, turn here, turn here, turn
Yeah.
here. I got to buy that house. It's not for sale. Look it up. I think it is. Oh, it's for sale.
Put a bid on it tonight.
Yeah.
Don't wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it turned out there were other people trying to
Bidding
bid on
it.
it.
Yeah, he got it.
and he
Yeah,
got it.
yeah,
It was the
he-
perfect house for him.
He was guided.
Yeah. Well, Anne, thank you so much.
Thank you
this
so
was
much.
wonderful.
It was
and
fun.
You're welcome to come anytime.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
And
doing this.
to our viewers, I want to say thank you for joining us whenever you're joining us. And please know that we send our Tai Chi Chih invitation to come visit the Tai Chi Chih Center if you're ever passing through town. If you're local, you're always welcome to come to the open practices on Wednesdays at 5:30 and Thursdays at 11 a.m. and the first Saturday of the month at 12 noon. And wishing you all the best. Thanks, everybody. Take care.